right, in the home stretch here, so my white easy line has arrived. Basically, I'm just going to remove what's already there and just replace it with the white line. Because back when I, built this, I researched it. That is the Walters goo, which is like this, stretchable rubber. And at the time I thought it, looked good, but like I said, I've since researched it and they really should be white. So I've got this sticky tack down and I can, turn it around. So basically what's going on here is there's 4 lines in 4 different spots. So you've got from this attachment point to that lower yard arm, I guess that's called, as well as over here from this attachment point to this side on the lower yard arm. And then out here, 4 go from there up to the top, and then same thing over on this side, 4 from there up to the top. So first I'm going to remove all that and then start with those lower ones and then finish with the upper ones. Right, so I've cut 4 of those pieces and then touched the one end down there, and then I'll pull each one of them up and attach each one there separately and then cut them off. All right, there's the bottom 2. All right, there we go. I've got that done. Now I'll put that on the ship. All right, so after studying this thing even more, I'm now convinced that this is how everything should look. It's hard to tell at that angle what's going on back here, but I think I have this right now. And then I also noticed it's actually an E2A, a Vigilante, and then another E2A. And then this one's right up against there, and the helicopter is then next to that, because this is like a line that things have to stay behind. So it makes sense that those would be that way. And then over here, I think I have this correct now as well. I was satisfied with the way this was. That's actually pretty much how I want that front to look, with a vehicle or 2, service vehicle or 2 in there. And then really the only thing I'm adding is this helicopter here. I'm going to start putting these on, and I think what I'll do is put some glue in there, and then, take them, touch them into the glue, and then, place them and hold them till they stick. Okay, there we go. All of that stuff is now glued down in place, and I shot everything with a shot of dull coat just to take down the shine, because some I had hit when I built them and others I hadn't. So now everything should be of the same sheen, so to speak. So next we'll be putting the stuff that's left over down in the hangar deck, and then cutting out that crew and placing those around the deck, as well as up on the island. I've begun putting these extra aircraft and service vehicles in the hangar deck, and I actually cut some of the crew out because they need to go in the vehicles. And if you could see there, there's a guy with a red shirt in that forklift. I've already put A3 and a forklift in there to kind of simulate this reference. And so I'm going to start putting the rest in there now. And then if you can see, if I get this to focus, there's a guy in a blue shirt in here. Okay, I think that'll do it for this side, because you can't really see in there. It's pretty dark. So now I will do some on the other side so you can see them as you look across. All right, so I have 3 planes and 3 service vehicles in there, and it's so difficult to get in there with the tweezers. I probably should have done that earlier, but I think that's plenty. And you can see there, and then looking across, you can see those other planes. So I think that'll do it. Okay, so those are the extra ones. Right, there we go. And boy, was that tedious. But I got quite a few of these guys on there. And basically what I did is just kind of put them around these various vehicles as if they're, you know, talking and, you know, getting ready to kind of go to work type of thing. And then I put some around the C-1A trader here, as well as the helicopter. Some more over there, and then some more up around these vehicles here, and then as well as up on the island there. And you know, some of this I actually saw in my references in that GSR video. You know, they kind of go up there to have a smoke or whatever. So yeah, I think they came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy, but it was, I don't know, that one's a little crooked, but because it was pretty tedious to try to set them down there and get them to stand up straight with the tweezers without knocking other stuff over. But I'm pretty happy with the way that came out. And then I did put one or two guys down here. I think you see one there. There's a guy in the forklift there, as well as in that vehicle. Same thing on the other side. I actually put a few more in there. You see those two guys standing there, and again, there's a guy in the vehicle. So I think that pretty much does it for the ship. And again, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. So I think I'll end this video here, and then I'm going to do kind of a culmination video of the entire project, along with all the aircraft. Oh, I put the nameplates, so to speak, on all of these, kind of anticipating, if I do take it to contest, how it's gonna be set up for that. So all those have, you know, their nameplates on them. And like I said, I think that'll do it for this video. And then I will do a culmination video of the entire project, along with, you know, what I did for each model and the materials I used and things like that, and as well as probably a recap of what each aircraft does and its job on the carrier. So stay tuned for that. And again, I hope you found that interesting. And as always, thanks for watching, and happy modeling.